It looks like Digital Extremes finally learned that releasing weapons that harm massive critical chance and status chance won't make it any better. The current met right now is pretty boring. You choose a weapon because it's a hybrid weapon and can massacre enemies within seconds. It's good to have a weapon that can kill, but sometimes it's better if it has an interesting mechanic which you can have fun with. I'm a huge fan of gimmicky weapons, and Cedo is one of those which captured my attention. It is a very unique mechanic, and so far, this is the only primary weapon in the game which has a condition overload-like feature. Yes, you heard it right. The idea is, the more status you inflict on enemies, the higher the damage of this weapon gets. I don't know if my calculation is correct, but it somehow adds a 60% damage per status effect you inflict on a target, and this is combined with any other damage mods. It may sound a bit underwhelming, but Cedo doesn't need something like the Kuvanuka to proc status, as it's also a monster when it comes to proccing status effect. Its alternate fire does release a glaive which explodes in a 6-meter radius on impact, and bounces a couple of times. The radial attack has innate blast damage, and this can also proc the basic element, toxin, cold, electricity, and heat. On top of that, you can add combined elements in your build to further boost the damage of this weapon. The best part is, the secondary fire has no damage fall off, and it doesn't consume any ammo. Once the glaive gets back, you can use it again for more status madness. While the fun on this weapon lies in its alternate fire, the primary fire is also satisfying to use for a shotgun-based weapon. It has high puncture damage, perfect for high armored units, and it has some high critical stats. If only shotguns have primed blunderbuss already, then this gun would be better. I don't know what's taking the developer so long to bring primed blunderbuss, but I'm hoping that one day that scammer Void Trader will somehow bring this mod. But anyway, the primary fire of Cedo is good enough at the moment for a critical build, but you might get bothered on how low its status chance per pellet. Well, don't, as remember, this weapon deals bonus damage based on the number of status effects affecting a target enemy. Before we discuss on why I consider this as the best signature weapon I've seen so far in the game, let me share my build for this weapon. For now, I just invested one former on this weapon, and it's a hybrid build with some critical mods and the 4 dual status chance mods. Critical chance and critical damage mods are obviously for its primary fire, while the 4 dual status chance mods are for the glaive gimmick of this weapon, not to mention that you can also inflict 2 combined elements by adding these 4 dual status mods in your build. The only thing that I find a bit unpleasant about this shotgun is its reload speed. It will take a couple of seconds before you can reload this weapon. However, if you just want to use its glaive gimmick, then you won't get bothered by its slow reload speed. One last thing before we end this video is that Cedo is the best signature weapon I've seen in this game because it makes levels very powerful. Honestly, this is how every signature weapon should work. The Warframe shouldn't be the only one boosting the capability of the weapon, but also, the weapon should make the Warframe better while wielding it. For Cedo's case, it makes Levos Catalyze ability a great nuking ability. I did not expect that I could hit 300k to 500k damage on my Catalyze against level 145 Corrupted Heavy Gunner using this gun. This is certainly the perfect gun for Levos, and I highly suggest that you try it out for yourself. By the way, this gun does have innate ammo mutation when it is wielded by Levos, but like I've said earlier, you won't be bothered by losing ammo with this shotgun when you are using its glaive fire mechanic. If you have tried this weapon already, let me know in the comments section below about your experience while using this shotgun. Also, I'm pretty sure that the conversation of Cedo vs Kuvanuka on what is the best when it comes to proccing status will be the talk of the community after they get their hands on this shotgun. So, let me know if you would replace Kuvanuka once you have your hands on this shotgun. Like always, please do give this video a like if you find it informative, and share it with your friends if you think they will find it interesting. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.
This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future.